So what's a period?
It's when once a month a girl or anyone with a vagina bleeds out of their uterus for like 3 to 5 days, and it also hurts a lot, and then you have to like take care of it with like a pad or a tampon, and it hurts.
Can you describe the experience you had with your first menstruation?
I was in middle school and I like went to the bathroom and I just like saw blood everywhere, and I like knew what was happening, so I was like a little excited. Like I was excited at first because I was like, oh, now I have like something like fun to like share, but also then I was like, shit, now I have to deal with all this blood. So I went to the school nurse and I called my mom. She like picked me up and she just like briefly explained what was happening, but she was like, oh, you gotta get back to school. So yeah, it was like a little exciting, but mostly just kind of like gross and having to figure out what it was. Yeah.
What was your education regarding menstruation in school or with friends or?
I think I always knew that a period would happen and that it existed, but I guess I just never really like fully realized like that I'd have to experience it for 3 to 5 days. So I always knew I would get a period when I hit puberty, and it would last monthly until menopause. So I like knew all the facts. I just didn't know like how annoying it is.
Do you think the stigma around periods would be different if men could menstruate instead of women?
Yeah, I think it's interesting because I wonder if but I think that if men had periods, like something like pads and tampons would be like more readily available, and it wouldn't be as embarrassing to hold them around, and maybe they'd be coming off as like more of a manly thing, like a strong thing, rather than like girls maybe seen as weak and like moody when they're on their periods. So yeah, I do think that if men were the ones getting periods, they would definitely be more well liked. Trevor, talk to me about periods.
Should I ask him?
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do
What's his
it.
name? Did he?
Trevor!
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 It's too far gone.
Student body president.
Asshole.
Too soon. Everyone starts crying.
I start crying. I'm crying. Okay, alright, so this is an excerpt from If Men Could Menstruate by Gloria Steinem, and after I read it, I just want to hear your reaction to the quote. Men would convince women that intercourse was more pleasurable at that time of the month. Lesbians would be said to fear blood and therefore life itself, though probably only because they needed a good menstruating man. In fact, if men could menstruate, the power justifications could possibly go on forever if we let it.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think somehow if men could menstruate, society would give like power to men for that. It would become like an empowering thing rather than something to be like ashamed of and hide. Yeah.
All right, do you have any final thoughts on menstruation and its place in our society?
I just think, I am happy this project's happening because I agree that it shouldn't be something that people should be ashamed of. It should just be something that exists, and that's it. So, yeah, end the stigma.